welcome along fellow Dark Magician enthusiasts to another video. I've been working on a video for quite a while and I've decided to scrap it because looking through the whole script, it's a very long video and I don't think it's going to be of any worth as it's essentially just a skill tier list, and I was a bit worried I wouldn't have anything to show. But recently I was in a Unchained live twin duel that I won, and it was very intense. It was quite fun, and I decided I'm going to give you insights as to how I went through this duel with the knowledge I had at the time. So a bit of a commentary on a Dark Magician versus Unchained live twin duel. Now I do apologise if I sound off. Winter air makes my nose run. It's terrible, but either way, we're going to get through this. So my opponent was in Legend Rank 3, I'm in Legend Rank 2, still trying to get to King of Games with the Battle Chronicle skill. I've done it before. Decided to take the deck for a whirl and go with some newer ideas for the deck. Try and make it way more consistent than before. So we're going to go straight into this. So the opponent's just making their plays, using live twins, making their evil twins. What a typical live twin, evil twin deck would do. So I was watching this and thinking, okay, they're playing live twins. It can't be that bad. It's not going to be that hard to deal with. Since I could just make Dark Cavalry and they will struggle so hard against it. So I'm thinking, okay, they use the skill, they're going to set cards, and they're going to end their turn. And this is where I saw the Unchained twins. Aruha. I saw this and I thought, oh, this is going to be a very tough duel now. Because now, like, if their live twin, evil twin plays fail, they have Unchained to follow up. Makes it very annoying to deal with, but we get through it anyway. So they pop their Escape of the Unchained, they get to summon one from the deck. So they summon Abominable for some reason. So, okay, we're going to keep this in mind. They've got one Abominable Unchained Soul in the graveyard. Odd. Figured usually they keep it in the deck, they summon it on my turn, and then they use its non-targeting destruction effect to get rid of one of my cards. What? They're doing that, so now they have Unchained Soul of Rage. So now I have a quick effect link summon that I have to deal with. And a single trap here. At the time, I did not know what this was. So I'm thinking, right, we draw for turn, 2 crackdowns, Dark Magician, Magicalized Fusion, and Successor Soul. How the heck can I get around this? Well, there is one way, so my first idea, just get Dark Magician onto the field and get these effects popping. We need to get these rolling. So, the first thought was I link summon to Imduck. Now, when you activate the skill, your opponent can't respond. Your opponent cannot respond to anything whatsoever once you activate the skill. They have to wait until you do something. And at this moment, I thought, I don't want any effects popping off. So I am going to switch my toggle to on, so that as soon as I link summon Imduck, I can immediately activate Successor Soul, tribute Imduck, and target Unchained Soul of Rage. This works really well against, I know Blue Eyes particularly, because when they have Dragon Spirit of White, if you link summon, then use Successor Soul immediately and tribute it, they can't do any, like, they can't use Successor Soul, they can't trigger Dragon Spirit of White's effect. So it's, the combo, like, that toggle on combo works really well. Now, at this moment, I had to wait for a response. I knew my opponent had something. They had something. I know they had Evil Twin Cacique. They had that quick effect in the main phase. No clue what the heck they had though. And that back row was mystifying. I did not know what the heck they had. So, we go through it anyway. So, I get rid of the Unchained Link. And now here is where they use Evil Twin Cacique to try and pop Dark Magician. Which, okay, fair enough. So he targets Dark Magician, and this is where Illusion Magic is very, very useful. So we use Illusion Magic, tribute Dark Magician, and here was the set card, Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. So, if he summons Abominable Unchained Soul, he's not going to get anything, because I don't have anything on the field. So he had to prematurely use that. So he summoned... When I saw that, he summoned back Unchained Soul of Rage. I was a bit flabbergasted, thinking, oh, that's not good. Not good that he's just brought that back. Yeah. So now, whatever I special summon, he is still going to be able to use its effect. Use Unchained Soul of Rage's effect to try and link summon with my monster. So, the only option I had to use was Magicalized Fusion and make Dark Cavalry. That's the only way to protect. So, we set both... So, notice, before this attack goes through, I set both Crackdowns and then moved the battle phase. He had the chance to activate Unchained Soul of Rage, but he did not. He was too worried about Dark Cavalry's effect, because if he targeted Dark Cavalry, I would be able to destroy Unchained Soul of Rage, and he would have to use its effect, possibly prematurely, to add what was it? Unchained Monster? Oh yeah, one Fiend Monster in the graveyard. So he had to target a Fiend Monster in the graveyard and add it to hand. But he did not use that effect at the time. He did it during the battle phase. Aruha. So sure. Now, very important. Toggling on lets you do a lot of stuff. Especially during draw phase and standby phase. Now, Evil Twins have effects in the main phase, and I thought, no way am I going to let him have anything at all. So, I activated both Crackdowns. Both Crackdowns in the draw phase, steal both his monsters. Now he has nothing to destroy with his Unchained. And then he just summons Live Twin. Casequel. That was nice. Not really. So, I just watched him do this. He Link summoned again. Evil Twin Lila. He uses Lila's effect to bring up the Evil Twin Casequel from graveyard, draws a card. He sets 2 and ends his turn. Set 2 and end turn. This was a worry. But I thought, no worries, we're gonna deal with it. Now, what I did here, I Link summoned Nightmare Phoenix. Now, surely my opponent's thinking, he might pop one of my back row, and that way I'll get more effects. Knowing Unchained, do not touch their back row. Whatever you do, unless you're going to banish their cards, do not touch the back row. And for turn, we drew Eternal Soul, which is perfect. Perfect to try and dodge any graveyard effects, and to just try and keep monsters on the field. But in any other Unchained match, if they did have Abominable Unchained Soul summonable on my turn or their turn, they could just pop Eternal Soul in the back row and I'd be screwed. So we keep going. We set it, and we attack into Evil Twin Lila. Kill that one. So we destroy that one, and we attack into Casequel. Now they have 800 life points. I'm close to winning. So now they use their skill to return 4 Link monsters to the graveyard. And Avramax, and now here we go. Here's the Unchained plays. They summon Unchained Twins. Now at the time this card was going off, I had like there was timings before they summoned Unchained Twins. I had no idea what this card was doing. What it was. So they activated Escape of the Unchained to try and destroy Dark Cavalry. Bad move. Since it's no longer a set card, if it blows up, they're not going to get additional effects. So I immediately activate Dark Cavalry, kill it. And this was what I was hoping would not show up. I knew there was something going on during my battle phase, my main phase, but they didn't activate anything. So previous turn, this card was live because of Imduck. Imduck was still in the grave. I had no clue as to what the heck this card could be. And then he made the mistake, while I have Eternal Soul, to target my Dark Magician. So, simply flip Eternal Soul and summon that Dark Magician from the graveyard. He gets nothing. And I get a Trap Negate. Boom. That's it. There's nothing he can really do unless that back row could do anything, but he just surrendered, and that was it. That was the duel pretty much decided. That was Unchained Live Twins. I will say, going through that duel, I was very, very ecstatic. It was very tense. Because typically, Unchained are able to outgrind me and just like completely slow me and I'm just toast. But that was a fun one. Now the deck, if you guys want to see, we'll have a look. Props to the opponent. So this is their deck there. So they got 2 Live Twin Cassicles, 2 Lilas, 2 Aruhas. They got a Rakia. They have Abominable Unchained Soul, 2 copies. They've got Unchained Soul of Disaster, 2 Unchained Twins Sarama, Live Twin Sunny Snitch, which is in the latest selection box, Abomination's Prison, which is their starter, 3 Ice Dragon's Prison. Since they don't have a special summon restriction with this archive skill, they can summon whatever monster they want. So Ice Dragon's Prison is very powerful. It's a very, very good trap card. But we can't run it, unfortunately, in Dark Magician, unless you're using a skill that does not lock your summons. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Then we got Abominable Chamber of the Unchained and Escape of the Unchained. And for the extra egg, they got Nightmare Unicorn, Unchained Abomination, which I was not wanting them to summon, which with 2 light evil twins, they can just make this easy. So it was essential for me to use the 2 crackdowns to steal both of the evil twins. Then you got the evil twin Cassicles, evil twin Lilas, Unchained Soul of Anguish, and Unchained Soul of Rage. So that was that. It was a very, very exciting duel. It was good to watch. I mean, it was good to play, sorry. I hope this commentary proved a little bit insightful as to like what you should do against Unchained Live Twin. Just be aware, if you destroy any of the Unchained cards while they are on the field, they will get their effects. Like that's always the one thing you want to watch out for. If you destroy any cards in their hand, or any of the trap cards when they flip them face up, they won't get anything. Other than that, yeah. I hope that was insightful. Before I go, a little bit of an update. 1000 Knives was added to Ranked Duels UR tickets for Rush. So I've already grabbed my copy. Once I get King of Games in Speed Duel, hopefully, expect a Rush Duel video. Because I'm going to try and grind through the King of Games, just Dark Magician cards, which I will give a sneak peek of the deck. This is it here. If you have not played Rush, you can go for it if you like. There's not really much Dark Magician support. The only real Dark Magician stuff we've got here is Dark Sword Magician, Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician himself, 1000 Knives, and Dark Magic Attack. So yeah, I've been working on a deck. I'm hoping to try and get this to King Games and start the Dark Magician trend in Rush Duel, but yeah, that's how it is. So, with that being said, thank you very much for watching this commentary. I will try and bring more commentary to you guys soon until I hit King of Games with Battle Chronicle. I won't reveal the deck just yet, it's still work in progress, but I'm excited and I'm hoping it's not going to take me too long to get there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.